Kia ora, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me. This is your reading for this full moon in Sagittarius. It's happening right now. It looked amazing last night. So this is your reading, Intuitive Tarot. We go through, we'll clarify after we've pulled the first lot of cards. We'll clarify and then we'll pull a few more different angles to it after that. So let's see what's happening for Aquarius at this time. For the water bearer, wow, we're feeling pretty infused. We've got this Ace of Wands, the Ace of Will, of vitality, creative, juices pumping, flowing, bubbling. We've got this coming to us, or has come to us, as a gift that we give form to. So there is a fiery, I was sort of thinking, that it's like the last couple of weeks, it's sort of like, I don't know, it feels like, been flying so close to the sun that just the edges of our outfits are sort of singed a little bit, and now we're just coming down a bit more. That's sort of what it feels like to me for some reason. Maybe that's I don't know, Jupiterian thing maybe. What do we got? Aquarius. Now we've got this, wow, this blast, this infusion of literal life force. I mean, it really is. You're picking it up. You're a magnet for it. Now, a magnet for it, well, we then get the Four of Swords. In the Thoth deck, it's called Truce. Simply because there's a period of breathing in and breathing out, a period of rest and respite. A wise move, I would say, because in that state lies a lot of information that can come to you, possibly in regards to how you use this new infusion. Wow. Speaking of because I was just getting that fire. Knight of Wands, impulsive, reactive. Are you dealing with the people around you? Sort of, it could be characters in your life around you at this current time are kind of sizzling a bit, full of the fires of whatever's. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very impulsive, reactive character. Doesn't deliberate too much. Possibly, and remember, these are incredibly general, very general, intuitive tarot readings. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It could possibly be aspects of yourself, Aquarius, that while you're in this truce zone, while you're in a rest and respite period, you really, really are prepared to take hold of this, because this is what it is this night launching towards this. It's quite interesting. Fiery. Okay, let's get a couple more and then we'll go through and clarify for the lovely Aquarians out there. Okay, so we've got the Princess of Swords coming out. It may well be characters around you at the moment. I kind of get that. Some of these characters. I'm just going to get one more. So we get this Princess of Swords, and with that the Wheel of Fortune. It's doing another round. It's doing another turn. We have impulsivity here. We have impulsivity, and we also have sort of defending ourselves against something that's not really there with this princess. She can't see, for one thing, clearly. She's not the queen yet. It's a lot of effort, a lot of energy exerted in this card for pure defense reasons, for no tangible, actual enemy. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of interesting if we can clarify these. I might get one more, and then the Wheel of Fortune keeps on turning. Keeps on turning. Is there someone kind of pushing up against you? I don't know why I get that. Pushing, not pushing boundaries, but just maybe pushing buttons. That's what I get. Anyway, pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. Something's, so we've got that Wheel of Fortune, and then we get the World. Okay, I think that's enough. We'll go through and clarify this. What can you say about the Wheel of Fortune and the World when they come up? It means a new cycle. It means that you've learnt yet another. God, do we have to have these constant lessons, for want of a better term? We've learnt something. We've, dissected, digested, and passed it through us at the other end. And we've processed it. It's gone. We're into a new cycle. There's something within the center of this reading where you, I don't know, where something's pushing. So I just get that pushing thing. Okay, I might have a sip. I had to go and get a takeaway coffee. I ran out. I usually make my own. It's not quite the same though, is it? Okay, so Ace of Wands we're looking at. This is a gift. And we try and clarify it because it's sort of, at this stage, we know it's the element of fire. Something's getting whipped up here. We've got the King of Swords. King of Swords sweeps through, cool breeze, clearing everything out. It's like the big spring clean. It is also whipping up. It's whipping up quite a lot of passion, quite a lot of fire. You know, I always see this king as like a, I don't know why I do, but I see this King of Swords, especially in this Morgan Greer deck, as this sort of leather clad thing just moving through, you know, and being very small and smelling that leather move past your face like a big leathery breeze. I don't know why I get that, but I do with that. Let's look at getting a bit carried away with all this fire. Yeah, it is a new cycle about to begin. I know I say that a lot, but that's what life's made up of. Completions and beginnings. Let's look at the Four of Swords, please, for Aquarius. This is only going to be quite beneficial to take bite-sized pieces of whatever's going on at the moment. Take small portions, not the whole lot all at once. In doing this, you won't miss this opportunity. This, another ace here, ace of abundance, ace of material, tangible synchronicities, coincidences. Take bite-sized pieces. It's all about digestion and allowing something to pass through. You don't want to miss this. You won't miss it. You've put yourself here with the Four of Swords, a period of respite, rest, and amongst like big changes and lots of fiery energy in order to see this abundance coming from whatever situation or position you choose to take, whether that's psychologically or whether it's physically, whether it's both. It usually is. Rest. Let's look at the Knight of Wands. Oh, God. We get the Four of Swords again. This is quite confusing, Aquarius. And before the Four of Swords, we have the Prince of Cups. This is an emotional offering. There may well be an offering that that on the surface appears to be an irritation or an annoyance that you very easily could react to. But the thing here is to possibly temper the reactionary qualities. What do they say? It's a blessing in disguise. I do see it. There's a blessing in disguise for you, Aquarius. Another king, the King of Wands. So you've stepped up to kingdom here. That knight obviously has slightly different qualities than the king. Do you see yourself more in this than in that? More refined qualities of that fiery nature we have. What was I looking at? Oh, anyway, Princess of Swords. Like, Princess of Swords, the sort of combination, the combination of fire and air through here really whips up, like we're whipping up a storm potentially, but that's not what's really happening. But there's quite a lot happening, Aquarius. It's quite interesting. Right, Princess of Swords can indicate confusion, pretty much. I remember someone saying to me once that the Seven of Swords, that card of self-sabotorial, tripping yourself up, possibly, actually exists within the Thoth Princess of Swords, within the clouds. I'm not sure whether that is the case. I don't know, maybe it is. We have strength. To clarify, that princess flailing around, can't see anything, but convinced there's something there, like, I'm going to get you. We get strength, becoming more conscious of the differences between aspects of your selfdom, of your ego, psyche, shadow, light. Tempering that beast, tempering this confusion. You're on it. You're really all over it like a rash. And you're doing it. To clarify that, we also have this Four of Discs to fully embody strength. Often it's not about what we can hold on to, it's about what we can let go of. Maybe think holding on, to some things or something in a protect, sort of kind of holding on here. And actually, it's more about the letting go of something. Enables this. Aquarius, God, it's pretty full on. So we're looking at the Wheel of Fortune. We have, if you're not there already, metaphor for the soul. Nine of Discs, independence, resources, emotional independence, happy, just as things are, just in your garden, surrounded by beautiful plants and animals. It's a very independent card. Yeah, it's an interesting reading, Aquarius. And then we have the universe, we've understood a level of contentment. We've kind of, we've gone through it's like a bit of a roller coaster, and then there's a level of contentment towards the end here. Once we understand some things about ourselves, I guess. I don't know. Whatever it is for you, dear Aquarians out there. We're looking at here, anyway, the universe, the world. Can we just have one card for Aquarius, please? Yep. Ooh. We've got three as they came. So we're looking at the world, we're looking at completions and lessons learnt. We do, as I say, we do enter into a new cycle. This could be big, this could be spanning, speaking of time, spanning quite a large period of your life. We have the High Priestess. We have this intuitive goddess, really. Maybe the road becomes clearer as we move from this full moon into another new moon mid-month. But it's about trusting your internal guidance. People talk about that a lot. It is your connection with something that is in part of you, but is somehow on a higher rung on the ladder, you know what I mean? But it is your domain. You've been asked to go in here. there are records of where you've been before within this place. And that would always help us venturing into a new cycle, wouldn't it, Aquarius? Now, we also have, I can't remember which one came out first, we also have the Four of Cups, another four. We've got 2 Four of Swords, rest and respite. We've got 1 Four of Discs, allowing something, just loosening the grip. And we've got the Four of Cups. We often recognize offerings within a certain context, within a certain how they are presented. And sometimes offerings are presented in a way that we don't recognize. This card is about being aware of that and keeping our eyes open. Keeping our eyes open. Something that may have appeared to be coming in from the external is actually coming to you from somewhere else, Aquarius, at this time. It's coming to you from here, possibly. And it's propelling you along over that water wheel of fortune into another universe, into the world card, into a new zone, cycle, period. Now, what's going to help you immensely is a level of objectivity. But we see this in some ways. We see this being presented with strength and with the Nine of Discs, a card of great independence. You know, we're prepared here to, in the Eight of Cups, to go looking for 2. It's about emotional objectivity, really, and detachment. Oh, it's quite confusing reading. Anyway, I hope you got something out of it. Oh no, hang on. We'll get Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairies. Maybe can we have a glimmer, please, for Aquarius. We get a celebration. Collective of Pixies. This is about celebration. It's about other people celebrating you, actually. Isn't that what it's all about? What do we miss out on? Why don't we, because I see it often, people are hesitant and what am I trying to say? In supporting, don't you want to see people succeed? Don't you want to see people succeed? Because often it's as if sometimes people think there's only a certain quantity of generosity that can ever be given. It's as if wanting someone else to succeed diminishes your ability to. This is it. This is not only a celebration, but it's people celebrating your success, Aquarius, as is the way it should be. Wow. And we've got these I got recently. They're quite simple, and I like that. And it's about crystals and rocks, and we love these things because the earth. What have we got for Aquarius? Please, lovely cards. We get something for Aquarius today. Yep. Wow. We've got blue lace agate. It's quite a lovely stone. Kindness, good communication, peaceful outcomes. I see this through here. Peaceful outcomes. Love and marriage. Love and marriage. That's pretty interesting. The qualities of blue lace agate. Okay, and one more from the Art Oracle, which we've been using lately as well. And they are quite fun. One card for... Oh. You may, earlier in the week, have been feeling like this, but we have, and you'll all know this, Edvard Munch. Life, work, inspiration. A composed soul is not necessarily a calm one. There's a lot of fire here. Scream into a canvas, not a pillow, Aquarius, and ask anxiety to pose for you. I love that. So we see the Edvard Munch's, the famous Scream painting, but it's his little face in there. So on that note, thank you very much for joining me today for this beautiful full moon in Sagittarius, the Archer, reaching out, reaching up, with great optimism, Okay, Aquarius. Ka kite. Bye. Have a good week.